everybody.
Hi.
Hello. We do have concern tonight. John Hampton received word from his cousin today that he is sick. He is in the hospital. He did a vlog several days ago, that he was not feeling well. And I guess he did end up in the hospital. He's not doing very well. And so if you pray. Otherwise, send in positive thoughts. And we all love John. He's just, a lot of people here follow me, also follow John. He's a character. And he just kind of makes you smile. Even when he acts like a grumpy old man. Because that's what he likes to happen. And he's also pretty handy, isn't he? Oh yeah, he makes all kinds of neat stuff around their house. His wife, she likes to garden a lot. Well, anyway, what are we going to do tonight? I don't know, you tell us. Well, I have to read more of Search, because I kind of started on chapter 5 last night. I'm going to read more of chapter 5 tonight. I'm not going to get all the way through it.
Why not? How long is this thing?
Well, it is a book. And this chapter's got a ways to go, and we're limited on time. Yeah, that's a bummer. Well, anyway. Okay. I'm going to continue reading chapter 5 of the Search tonight. If you have not been with me long here, go to, well, I'll put a link to the playlist in the eye above here. And also at the end of the video, there will be a link. What I'm going to do, I'm going to read this. I don't want to tell you everything, but I'm going to tell you this much to catch you up. Sheridan is our main character. She's trapped in a little town called Hampton. It's got an inn, a cafe, a tailor's shop. It's got a chapel that she can't seem to get into, and a choir, the angel choir that goes up and down the other side of the one single street. Anyway, that brings you to this point. Now, Catch is the innkeeper. That's his nickname. It's all anybody ever calls him. Because, well, he likes to catch people in all kinds of... He's not a nice guy. He acts nice, but he's not nice. He's a manipulator. Anyway, and so he has... Right now in chapter 5, he told her she had a suite of rooms. She said, no, I don't. I just have one room. And he said, no, you have to look behind the curtain. She opened the curtain and there's a door. She walks through and she's in her own home. Till she looks out the window and she's still in it. So this is a duplicate of her own home. And now she's been doing all this stuff. Catch has made an identical meal to the one her mother used to make her because it was her favorite. Sheridan's livid. She threw the meal off onto the floor, and she is confronting Catch. And that's where we're at. Okay. Okay, a lot of talk. Anyway, here we go. The young woman planted her feet wide apart with her hands on her hips. Catch, I want an answer to this right now. She shook with rage. Trying to slow her breathing seemed impossible. Sheridan was in a battle for sanity. I'm glad you were able to speak to your family. I hope you feel better now, Catch says. Sheridan knew her anger wasn't lost on him. He simply refused to acknowledge it. You want to clean up your mess now? What? Sheridan screamed. This is too weird. She ran from the kitchen to the living room, flung open the front door. It opened to the outside of the inn, of course. If she stepped forward, she would be on the wooden sidewalk of the street. Sheridan fainted. When she woke up in her room at the inn, Service was sitting on the edge of her bed, wiping her brow with a soft, damp cloth. Now, if you're catching up, Service is the waitress server from the cafe, and they had become friends. She insists on being called Service most of the time because it's what her passion is, to serve others. Service, I'm so glad to see you. I had the oddest dream. It was insane, but so real. Sheridan, it wasn't a dream. You really were there. You fainted, and Catch called for me because he felt I would be the friendliest face when you woke up. It wasn't a dream. I don't understand. I was in my own house, but I wasn't. It was exactly like my home in Lincoln. How did I get back into this room? Service, what is this place? First of all, Catch carried you into the room. The rest of your questions are much more difficult to answer. Service grasped Sheridan's hand lightly. Call me Vida when I'm not at the cafe. I feel more like a Vida when I'm not there. Vida, Sheridan drew in a deep breath and exhaled slowly. Please don't confuse me anymore. I need real answers. There is no way I was just in my home in Lincoln. So what was it, or is it? Okay, well, I can't guarantee an easy answer or even satisfactory, but here goes. The inn is a kind of passage. Hidden is a stop of sorts, kind of like a bus stop. When Shepherd comes, he will be able to lay aside all of your doubts. That's really all I can tell you. You must learn to trust without question with some, and to question others' motives at every turn. You've had some warnings already. Please listen to them. Catch can seem like a friendly old guy, but you really need to be careful of his deceptions. Vida, was I in a duplicate of my own home? Yes or no? Sheridan was tired of people sidestepping her questions with one kind of philosophical non-answer or social platform that answered exactly nothing. Yes, Vida answered bluntly. However, she wouldn't or couldn't expand her answer to how. It is not beyond Catch's capabilities. Now, I really cannot say any more. Sheridan didn't press the subject. Vida looked around nervously as if she was afraid someone might overhear her. Then she whispered close to Sheridan's ear. Shepherd is also able to do magical things that I don't understand. I just have to know I trust Shepherd. Is that a better answer for you? Vida had tears of frustration, and Sheridan suspected the sting of her own ire. Trust. Sheridan contemplated the word. Who should I trust? I found Catch reading a book with weird symbols on the cover. The symbols looked evil. I know some people get off on that stuff, but he was studying it like a textbook. Sheridan took a deep breath and grabbed Vida by the shoulders. Vida, he said that he likes to study deadly cults. It bothered me, but some people are into studying stuff like that, like demonology or witchcraft, without being a part of them. Sheridan shook her head as tears rolled down her face. But how do I know you aren't a part of his deceptions? There is something unnatural about this place.
We're back!
Oh, yes, they are.
Yeah. I was listening. That's so confusing.
Can we go back to making up kids' stories again? You know, that's not a half bad idea. Maybe we'll start fixing some or writing some up for when you guys get your own channel after the first of the year.
That long?
It's not that far.
Okay. Well, I guess we'll wait then. But you start writing them, you hear me?
Okay, I will. Let's just sing our good night song. Okay? Okay, what you waiting for? Good night. Good night.
Don't let the bugs bite.
Good night. Good night. Sleep till the daylight. Good night. Good night.
Be kind to each other.
Good night. Good night. Tell someone you love them.
You need to breathe more.
Okay, be obvious, okay. That's all right. It isn't like we're fooling anybody. Oh, we love all of you.
Don't forget to smile and wave. It's important.
Yes, it is, and it's working. It's made whole friendships for people. Glenda Wilson is doing it. Carla is doing it. John, he did a whole video walking through a park, botanical gardens, smiling and waving at people and telling them about the Smile and Wave movement. Yeah, I hope he gets better soon. I do too. I know there's others doing it as well. Well, Carol, she's done it in some places. So we just have to keep at it. The more positive there goes out there, the friendlier people are, the less nasty stuff hopefully will be happening.
Yeah, that's right. Good night, guys. We love you.
Good night.
See ya next time.